Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Today we're going to continue our English lesson, Unit 3 Wildlife. Today we're going to learn how questions and approximation. So by the end of this lesson, you will be able to write how questions and answer question using approximation. Okay, before we start, I would like you to prepare this PDPR module and turn to this page for July 2021. Today we're going to do 2 pages. Kita akan buat 2 muka surat. Okay, so I would like to ask you a few questions. Do you know how fast can an elephant run? Berapa laju gajah boleh lari? Do you know? Okay, what about how tall is an adult giraffe? Berapa tinggi zirafah yang dah dewasa? Do you know the answer? And what about how long, berapa panjang is an adult crocodile? How long is an adult crocodile? How long do you think it is? What you just read just now, how fast can an elephant run? How tall is an adult giraffe? How long is an adult crocodile? Those are called how questions. Soalan yang menggunakan how. How ni maksudnya berapa. Berapa panjang, berapa laju, berapa tinggi. So these are called how questions. So how to write how question? Macam nak buat soalan menggunakan how? So firstly you need to write how first. Mula-mula tulis how dulu kat depan. And then after how you put the adjective. Apa yang awak nak tanya. Contohnya dalam contoh yang cikgu bagi ni, how long? The adjective is long, panjang. Maybe you want to ask about how fat. Berapa gemuk? How fat is Mr. Hakim? Mr. Hakim is not fat, okay? Ataupun maybe you want to ask how far is kota tinggi? How slow is a snail? Berapa perlahankah seekor siput babi? So this is how you write a how question. How kat depan, mula-mula sekali how, and then the adjective. How long, how fat, how big, how small, how fast, how slow. Then belakang ni barulah apa yang awak nak tanya tu. Okay. The object you want to ask about. Okay. So for example in the module, in the page 4 July 2021 yang bahagian atas tu, up here are the adjectives. Atas ni adalah adjectives. So what you need to do is you need to form how question using the words in the box. Awak kena buat soalan menggunakan how, menggunakan adjective yang telah diberi ni. Okay, number 1 is already given. The question is is a new baby, and the answer is how heavy is a new baby. Okay, what about number 2? Can the fastest person run? Fastest person run ni orang yang paling laju boleh lari. How apa? How fast lah kan? How fast, berapa laju? How fast can the fastest person run? Berapa laju manusia yang paling laju boleh lari? And then ini countries. How apa? How what countries are there in the world? How many? Berapa banyak? How many countries? Berapa banyak negara are there in the world? Dekat dunia ni, ada berapa banyak negara dekat dunia ni? That's the question. Okay, so number 4, number 5, number 6, awak buat, okay? Don't forget to put how in front. Letakkan how kat depan. After how is the adjective. Ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adjective. You choose. How is it? How far is an adult giraffe? No. How long is an adult giraffe? No. How tall is an adult giraffe? Yes. So, how tall is an adult giraffe? Okay, so macam tu. Okay, next one, the one below it, yang bahagian bawah. What you need to do is you need to arrange the words to make questions. Susun perkataan-perkataan ni untuk menjadi ayat yang betul. So, macam mana nak susun? Seperti mana cikgu cakap tadi, how must be in front. How mesti dekat depan. How, after how what, lepas how apa? Adjective. So which one of the word is adjective? All is an adjective. So lepas how, all, and then is the Eiffel Tower. Okay, for number 2, macam mana mula-mula? Mula-mula apa? First is how. Lepas tu, lepas how, kena adjective kan? Which one is adjective? Fast, elephant, run, and can. Fast is an adjective. How fast can an elephant run? Berapa laju gajah boleh lari? Okay. I want you to finish this exercise first. After you have finished, barulah awak teruskan video ni. Okay, selagi belum siap, jangan teruskan. Okay, awak boleh pause dulu. Okay, 1, 2, 3, pause. Okay, now I assume that you have finished these 2 exercise. Now let's continue our lesson. Okay, now we will go with answering with approximations. Maksudnya apa? Maksudnya menjawab soalan, answering with approximations, menggunakan anggaran. Jawab soalan menggunakan anggaran. When do we answer with approximation? Waktu bila kita nak menjawab menggunakan anggaran? When we are not sure with the answer. Bila kita tak yakin dengan jawapan kita, kita jawab menggunakan anggaran. We can use 3 words as approximation, which is about, around, and lastly between. Kita boleh gunakan 3 ayat ni untuk menjawab melalui dengan anggaran. Okay, let's see what I mean by that. Okay, let's turn back to the question that I asked in the very beginning. How fast can an elephant run? Berapa laju seekor gajah boleh lari? Macam mana nak jawab menggunakan anggaran? We can use about, we can use around, we can use between. Okay, so this is the short answer. Ini jawapan pendek dia, which is about ataupun around 40 km an hour. About ni maksudnya dalam ataupun kira-kira. Sama dua ni. About dengan around maksud dia sama. Dalam ataupun kira-kira. Jadi kelajuan elephant lari adalah dalam 40 km sejam. Okay. Or if you want to answer in full sentence, nak jawab dalam ayat yang penuh, jawapan dia akan jadi macam ni. I think that an elephant can run about 40 kilometers an hour. Kalau jawapan yang penuh macam ni, I think that, ada I think that kat depan. I think that an elephant can run about, dalam ataupun agak-agak, kira-kira 40 kilometers an hour. Okay. Okay, so the next question that I asked, how tall is an adult giraffe? Berapa tinggi zirafah yang dah dewasa? So how to answer that? Okay. Okay, the answer is between 5 to 6 meters. Between ni maksudnya dalam lingkungan. Bila dalam lingkungan maksudnya dia ada dua nilai. Okay. This one nilai dia 5 and 6. So, the answer is between 5 to 6 meters. Dalam lingkungan 5 hingga 6 meter. Ada yang maksudnya ada zirafah yang 5 meter, ada zirafah yang tinggi dia 6 meter. Dan ada zirafah yang tengah-tengah antara dua tu. So, that one use between. Between maksudnya dalam lingkungan. Okay, for example, for the full sentence answer, I think that an adult giraffe is between 5 to 6 meters. Like that, okay? That is how you answer questions using approximation. Okay, last question. How long, berapa panjang is an adult crocodile? Macam mana nak jawab kalau gunakan, kita boleh gunakan about, kita boleh gunakan around, kita boleh gunakan between. And the answer is 4 meters. Jawapannya adalah 4 meter. Jadi nak guna mana satu? About, around or between? Kita boleh gunakan about and around. Between tak boleh guna. Sebab apa between tak boleh guna? Between kan maksud dia dalam lingkungan. Kalau dalam lingkungan maksudnya dia kena ada dua nilai. Lainlah kalau jawapan dia 4 to 5 meters, barulah boleh guna between. Tapi sebab jawapan dia 4 meters, tak boleh gunakan between. Okay, so we cannot use this. We cannot use between. So the answer, the short answer is about or around 4 meters. Tak kisah mana satu. About 4 meters boleh, around 4 meters pun boleh. Okay, and the long answer is I think that an adult crocodile is around 4 meters. Okay, so for the module work yang muka surat sebelah dia tu, okay, the instruction given, answer the following questions by using about, around and between. Jawab soalan yang diberi menggunakan about, around and between. Yang ini cikgu nak awak jawab jawapan yang pendek je, short answer. I don't want the long answer. Okay, for example, number 1, how old is the Eiffel Tower? Berapakah usia menara Eiffel yang dekat Perancis tu? This is the answer, okay? Ini jawapan yang dibagi. Jadi macam nak buat ayat menggunakan jawapan yang dibagi ni? Gunakan about 130 years old. Okay. Number 2, how fast can an elephant run? You can use about, around or between. Tadi dah guna about, guna around lah pula kan? Around 40 km an hour. Okay. And then the one below it, yang bahagian bawah tu, awak kena jawab with long answer, dengan jawapan yang panjang, yang penuh. Kena mulakan, start your answer with I think that. Mulakan dengan I think that. For example, number 1, the question is, how heavy is a new baby? Berapa beratkah bayi yang baru lahir? Ya, sini dia bagi jawapan dia 25 and 4.5 kilo. Dia ada dua nilai, 2.5 and 4.5 kilos. So we use between. Kalau ada dua nombor, kita gunakan between. So the full answer, I think that a new baby is between 2.5 and 4.5 kilos. Number 2, how fast can the fastest person run? Berapa lajukah manusia yang paling laju boleh lari? The answer given, 44 kilometers an hour. So the answer, I think that the fastest person can run, jangan lupa about dan juga around, can run about 45 kilometers an hour. Okay, so that's how you do these two questions. Okay, number 3, 4, 5 you do on your own. Okay, so that's all class. Bye. Assalamualaikum. See you again in the next lesson.